she is trying to get to the west side of the river. All right, so you can land either east of the river or west, east of the river behind her, or west of the river in front of where she wants to go.
I'd probably land in front of where she wants to go.
And I would
Okay.
consider landing back behind so that she doesn't. We're on either side.
Okay.
Okay, dokie.
And for what I want to do,
Mm-hmm.
I want to create 2 walls of flame.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Basically entrenching her either in the water between, basically boxing her in.
So, like, is it gonna across? Like, is it on either side of the bank, or like across the water? Like, 'cause I don't know.
Across the water.
So, in other words, are you saying like Mila's on one side, I'm on the other, Fire's on the other 2 sides?
Like here. Let me draw this because I
Okay.
can draw. Basically,
I'll draw.
this is Tom, or no, yeah, that's Al. This is Mila. Fire.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Like that.
Oh man. Okay. Oh wow.
The derpy face.
Don't judge me.
That face.
I've been practicing.
What are you
Okay.
looking at?
So I'm assuming obviously the fire can't go in the water, so it's like just a barrier like right on top of it, right?
Yeah, it's just a
I
barrier
guess
about.
technically it doesn't have to be grounded, does it? You're just stimulating the air to be all fiery. So yeah, of course. Okay.
And also, it's only about 3 feet tall, but
Well.
she's up to her chest. So
Yeah, so she's not jumping 3 feet out of the water.
yeah.
Okay, so she kind of just paddles in one spot, looks to her front, looks to the back, is very shocked by the fire around it, and over the sound of the river, she can hear her say, "Okay, fine, what now?"
I'm
Having a
going
nice swim?
I'm going, without saying a single word, I'm going to walk into the river, grab her by her shirt, and drag her out onto the bank.
Okay. Do a roll to strike, because she's gonna try to fucking dodge this. She doesn't want to get grabbed.
All right. Oh, wait, I forgot to add my, whatever my pluses are. So +5 to that, so 8.
Okay, so 8. So I'm gonna have to try to dodge. She's getting a penalty because
Rushing
she's
water and all that.
swimming and she doesn't have the
Oh,
skill.
wait, I'm sorry. -3 to all rolls, so 5. That's a 5.
So it's just 5. Okay, so
Mhm.
that's just
Yeah.
a hit. Oh dear.
Wow.
So what she does is she dodges underneath the water as you kind of come through, and she's gonna try to swim underneath, where the firewall is.
Mhm.
However, she's not a very good swimmer, so it only takes a few minutes, and she runs back to the surface, and she's only a few feet away from the firewall, and she's probably gonna dunk herself in again. But you guys have a chance to act.
Can
Okay.
I
no.
try and snatch her?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Guess a
Alright.
roll to hit.
Okay. So that's just a D20.
D20
Mhm.
plus your to strike.
Okay. Okay. No, I don't want to roll 8 times.
Oh my god! I super snatch her.
I am the best around. No one's gonna bring me down.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay, and now she rolls. No!
Wow.
She critically
Draws.
fails. So she raises her head up to like take another breath so she can dip down underneath the surface of the water. And just as she does that, you're able just to get a really good grip. Now, are you gonna like? Is this gonna be like a super move, whereas like you just jump like the breadth of the river and just scoop her up while you're doing that, or do you like jump into the water, scoop her up, and like jump out? Like, how do you want to?
I would
Do it.
prefer it to be just something that she's like scoop. She doesn't actually like go in the water. She's like yoink.
Yeah, all right. You yoink her out, and with a little bit of whiplash, she's in your grasp. She is clearly struggling, but in your super exoskeleton suit and her size, she practically has no chance of escaping. So the question is, what do you do with her? She is cursing up a storm, saying, "I wish Jack never made you a target. You've made my life a living hell. Just let me die here in the wilderness. Give me a chance at least," she said.
And just very, very angry. I gave you a chance.
Okay.
What kind? Can I just like?
Mhm.
I don't know.
And like
I don't
Al,
have
I
the
guess Al
ability-
would just kind of be like stalking towards her, very
Can I-
angry, very slow.
In a fucking 7 foot
Yeah.
Suit of
power
power
armor.
armor.
Yeah.
Really
so
And-
sinister.
I'm gonna roll for her to poop herself.
I'm gonna say
successfully
really
poops
quickly.
herself.
I'm gonna say really quickly that as soon as Mila grabs her, I'm gonna let go of the fire.
Okay. Patrick, you hear a lot of this over the radio, I'm assuming. You still have a few minutes before you get there, though, Pat. I don't mean to leave you out of the action, but logistics. You understand?
Yeah.
You can still
First-
communicate to them over the radio, though.
I like flip my vehicle, trying to get it back on.
No. No Halo. All right, anyway. She goes pale as Al stalks between her and Mila, the one that's grappling her. She's pretty much, she's pretty much at your mercy.
Can
She
I
doesn't
take,
have any witty retort this
Can
time
I
around.
take the helmet off my power armor? Is it like something
Of
you can
course.
easily? Okay, I want to take it off
Yeah.
so I can look her in the eye, and
Yeah.
Al's just his face is just contorted in like cold rage, and he's like, "I gave you more chance than anyone ever would, and you threw it in my face. I thought maybe there was something more to you, but now I see you're just a bandit, and I have nothing to say to a bandit. You'll go back." And you'll stand trial for the crimes you committed, and I have nothing more to do with you.
Okay.
That's holding on.
Mhm.
Correct.
Yep.
1 second.
I'm just trying to think.
Okay. Mila looks at Al and then, without saying anything, quickly just snaps her neck.
And with a crunch, her head twists at an unnatural angle, and she goes limp in Mila's grasp.
Mila kind of just tosses her off to the side.
Al looks at what happened, was shocked, and then his face kind of gets real sad, but he doesn't say anything. He just puts his helmet back on and says, "I'm sorry I dragged you guys into this."
Hmm.
It's fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Mila doesn't say anything.
What just happened?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's just in the
Yeah,
radio
just, like, listen on the
sound.
radio.
Patrick, we don't need to worry about her anymore. Let's make sure that we get the bike onto your ATV, and then we can go.
Okay.
All right. Beforehand, when you were in the minefield, you were able to, with your combined ingenuity, be able to, push a motorcycle onto the ATV. Now that you have two individuals in super strength power armor, hauling the motorcycle onto the ATV is not a problem whatsoever. You are able to return to Parents Post, and although there is just some light damage to the motorcycle, the victim is absolutely overjoyed. And you get a few words of respect from the militia captain, Eric Webb, saying that it was pretty much finding a needle in a haystack, and he was impressed with your ability to find her.
Can
frankly.
we return the duffel bag too?
Oh, of course. Of course. Yeah, you bet. You can return all the possessions. I'm assuming you guys aren't looking through or taking any of his stuff, are you?
No.
Oh no.
Okay. Okay. All right. And with that, obviously, the next time you talk with Perrin, he's a little bit chipper. And sure enough, pretty much, with the exception of a few thousand credits for the cost of just some general light repairs on the motorcycle, your tab is clear as far as the responsibility of the theft of the motorcycle. And I think on that solemn note, we can end this. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Tom.
I would personally want to put 5,000 on the tab just for that guy
Okay.
to say that we're sorry.
Oh, all right. He accepts the additional money and he goes, "Holy cow!" He says, "I don't know of anyone who would go out of their way to try to help someone like me, and to give me a gift of this is almost unheard of. You're really great people, you know that?"
If I have some time, I wouldn't mind trying to hash out that left turn that you have been working on.
Okay, yeah, definitely. You can, you know what? That'd be a really handy thing. He introduces himself as Noah, and you and him can talk about it. And you know, I think in the next session, when we're burning a few more days, we can definitely have you tinker around with that. I think that would work really well.
And I think that after all is done, I think Al's just going to get out of his power armor, and then after probably again apologizing to everyone, he's just going to go out without really saying much a word and just go sit in the tent that was outside Perrin's post. That was where she was supposed to be staying.
Okay.
Okay.
And just
Kind
kind
of weird, but okay.
Well, he just needs...
It's reflective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Poor Al.
I feel kind of. Yeah, actually, before we finish things up, I think there might be another conversation to be had.
Mhm.
Yes. I'm gonna say. Oh crap! Now I lost my train of thought. Mila, was there anything? Tom, was there anything that you wanted to, like, last words before we wrap things up?
No, I'm fine. I'm not going to bother Al with it currently. I will bottle it up and save it for the future.
The future.
Because that's how I roll. Hey, you remember this?
All right.
Yeah.
So I think we'll end the session here on this interesting note. This is a fun little side thing. This, of course, we got a lot of shopping and buying stuff out of the way, which
power
is really
armor.
fun. But we got ourselves like a little tiny arc of, you know, robbery turned to a trust exercise that did not work out very well.
Man, stupid filler episodes.
Hey.
That if
No,
that was a
no,
filler episode, that was an intense ass filler.
Yeah,
episode.
besides, besides, it
Emotionally,
can't be a
it was
filler
very
episode
Character
because,
development.
yeah, there was character development there. Al's probably never going to be
True.
so trusting again.
Well, see, now
I
that's the
think
thing.
you can
Like,
safely say Al's probably not going to be inviting any more people to be his employee anytime ever.
See,
and I hope you don't mind that.
Mm,
Oh, sorry,
no,
go ahead.
no, I don't. As a player character, okay, you have to understand. As a player, I don't necessarily agree with what Al was doing. I thought it was kind of naive and far too trusting. So as me, I don't care. I
Oh, good.
don't mind at all. But yeah, as Al, I was just playing what I thought he would do.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is fantastic. I don't want to be like, I like the heroic mindset.
Hmm.
I like that strong morality, personally, right? But I have to sometimes put that aside and accept the world that this is and the characters that I made. And if she was like, while you were interviewing her and I was taking all that pauses, I was making like a quick archetype in my brain. and her archetype, she's not a redemptive person. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like maybe if there was a little bit more time or a different situation, but to her, her back was pretty much up against the wall. She saw an out with with the offer that you made, and bolted the first chance he could. Like,
Yeah.
that's just kind of worked out. So I'm glad that you as a player aren't like too upset with that, because I don't want to be like, that's what you get for being a hero, you stupid idiot. You know what I
No,
mean?
no, no, no. I mean,
I didn't want that to be the consequence at all. But we just had to play it out to how it was, and it created a little arc, which was nice.
No, it's perfect, because now I don't have to play Al as so trusting. He can still be compassionate, but because of this, he can be very, very weary of that. All he has to do is find a way to make it up to his friends, and then I don't have to worry about him being so naive anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, I don't have a problem with us getting more people onto the group. It's fine. It's
Mhm.
fine. She tried to stab you, though.
Yeah, she tried to cut your fucking arm off.
Mhm.
That to me was like, no.
But try to see it from Al's point of view. Back in his operative days, he probably would have killed her right then and there.
Oh, yeah.
But
God.
he
Yeah,
left the coalition because he realized that every preconception he had about the world was wrong. And he's kind of like, imagine with all the training and all the smarts he has, he's like a newborn child in a world that he doesn't know what to do with. And he's trying to figure out. And he basically said to himself, why should I be judging this person? Why not give them a chance? And it didn't work out. So in the future, you're going to have to really convincing to get him to give you a second chance. Now, I mean, he's probably not, he's within reason. He's not going to murder someone for stealing a loaf of bread. But I guarantee you he's not going to be open to that kind of burn ever again.
Yeah, he's going to tread a lot more carefully.
Yeah.
So.
And I really, really, really like the team dynamic. Like, you guys work fantastic as a team, but it's nice just from once in a while when there's different opinions, and then you have like a bit of an "I told you so" moment. Like, it was intense when you were hunting this woman together. I'm just like, oh my god, you could cut the tension with a knife. It was fun. It was great. It was very nice. You guys spoil me sometimes. Excellent.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
are we still recording?
Yeah, but we're about to stop.
Okay.
Stop it.
So everyone,
Goodbye, people.
bye everyone.
Bye.
We'll see you
Bye.
guys
Bye.
next
I love you.
time.
Oh.
When
Riffs.
when Mila knocks Al over the head.
You son
a
of a
hammer.
bitch, you
With-
promised
With
me
her pinky
chocolate.
finger.
Chocolate.
Oh, geez.
Take care, everyone.
Chocolate.